I'm Wade, welcome to Wade's Room, and thank you for tuning in. Today we'll be talking about my latest pickups. As you can see on the table here, guys, both of them are Bapestas, and I'm super stoked about that. One of them was a purchase, and one of them was a trade, and I'll break that down a little bit later in the video and give you some more details. But we'll go ahead and discuss the models first. This is a 80s Adidas Superstar, guys, and that's really just referring to the midsole of the shoe and the style of the midsole. Actually, I only have two Superstars in my collection, and both of them are the 80s style, which is my favorite. I just think it's a little more narrow, and I have a real narrow foot, so it works out real well. So these are the 80s Superstars, and this is a collaboration with Bape. This is a recent collaboration, guys. I got these a couple of months ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I got those off of pondinstore.com. If you've never been to it, you should go because you're missing out on the great deals. The next model, guys, is going to be the Bape Crepsta. Very similar to a Puma Suede. You know how Bape works. But I absolutely love this model, guys. This is a recent release between 2015, 2016. I think it was like in between seasons. But definitely super happy to have just a Crepsta in the collection. I've always wanted one, and most of the older ones have patent leather stars, and they're always cracked, so it's really hard for me to pay that much for those, and they're usually beat. So finding this one in DS condition was an absolute gem, and super awesome to have it in the collection. I traded two shoes for this baby, and I made my deal with Beaters Club. If you don't know who he is, guys, go ahead, follow him, and check out his stuff, because he's always posting really good deals, and his stuff is always just A1 in terms of quality. Hey, baby girl. We'll go ahead and break down the Adidas Superstar first, guys. So as you can see, the box is totally decked out in yellow camo. Cannot complain. I love the stripes across the box, the branding, the star on the back. You have the ape head, the Adidas logo, the trifoil. I absolutely love it. I mean, it's not often you get really cool boxes, but Bape recently has really been putting them out, and I couldn't be happier. The inside of the box, you see how you have the shell toe on it, which is really cool. I like the little diagram with the gold leaf, and then you have the Bape paper, keeping the babies nice and cool. Now, we'll go ahead and talk about the shoe itself. Again, the style is an 80s Superstar, guys, and that's just referring to the midsole of the shoe. For me, I feel it's a little bit more narrow cut, and I absolutely love that about it because, again, I have a narrow foot. One detail absolutely love. You have the Adidas stripes on one side, and then you have the star on the other side, and I absolutely love it. And if you go to the right pair, they swapped them out. Instead of keeping it the same, now you have the Bape star on the outside and the Adidas stripes on the inside, and I think that is just so cool. I also like on the back here, stitch, mind you, is the Bapesta, and on the Adidas one, you have the leaf, and it is also stitched. Not, what is it called? When it's not, I don't know what it's called. Printed? It's not printed on there?
Yeah.
I'm talking to Carlos. Oh.
I think so.
It's not printed on there. It's stitched, and I think that is like one of the best details you could possibly have on a shoe. I think it just goes the extra mile for something so small, and it just looks so clean and crisp. You know, a lot of times Air Force Ones have, the stitched on the back as well, and I really like that detail too, guys. On the inside of the shoe, you're gonna have leather guts. You have a little Bape gold tag on the inside. You got the Dubray, the Bape Dubray, always shining right there. It looks really good. I lace these up like I usually lace everything, guys. I put my little loop-de-loop here at the top. Again, I can't complain. There's nothing negative to say about these shoes. They don't crease. They're comfy. Well, they did give me a blister because I was wearing really low socks, so other than that, they're A1. I just got to break them in. They're just a little stiff. But super happy with this purchase, guys, and I couldn't beat the price of $110 and $40 shipping, so they came out to $150 total. And for that, these were an absolute steal. I've seen these used go for $180. I bought them DS for $150. Shout out to Pondin Store. If you don't know, now you know. Now to the next model, the Crepsta. Love these. The box, guys, old school box in terms of the way it looks, it's not as decorated as the new, you know, this style they use for quite a bit. Absolutely love that it actually came with the box, and the box is in good condition. Not that I wear the box or anything, but it looks good in my shelves. So I'm really happy about that. But more happy I'm about, oh my God. Sorry, the cat got into the camera bag. More happy than the box. I'm happy about these shoes because I've always wanted a Crepsta in my collection. And like I said before, guys, a lot of the Crepstas come with patent leather stars, and it kills me because they're cracked. Like the Kid Cudi one, the brown with the red, Beaters Club has had that one before in my size, but it was just, oh, it was gnarly cracked. I just couldn't do it, because as soon as you wear that whole patent leather is gonna fall off. I might just have to end up biting the bullet because I really love those old school colorways, but I'm super glad to have those. Even though this is a new gen in terms of the year 2015, 2016, I'm super stoked about it, guys. The Overdose in red suede, I love it. They did come with 2 laces, white and red. Stuck with the Overdose because that's just what I like. I did my loop-de-loop again like I usually do. I love the tongue. It's thin, cut, the big bait branding on the front. Money. Stars on both sides. I love the back of the Crepsta. Just like the Puma would have the Puma logo, they have the Bapesta on the back, and I love it. Branding on the inside, leather guts, no chipping on the leather guts, not 1 ounce of chip. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. This toe box is a little crinkly, but that's something I can deal with. There's also like a minimal dot of missing suede, which happens, you know, manufacturer stuff, but again, I'm not upset about that at all. I mean, look at this shoe. It looks good. I've already worn it. I didn't even wait. I had it like 2 days, straight to foot, straight to feet. I love it. Can't say it enough. But these 2 guys are my latest pickups. I'm definitely going to add a couple of more Bapestas into my collection. I know there's some floating out there right now that I really have my eye on. Payday can come by a little bit quicker. I'll be doing a review on those a little bit sooner. But expect another review, guys, coming up on the pennies when I scoop those up a little towards the end of the month. Can't wait for those. Super excited. I know I'm not going to hit on sneakers, so I'm probably going to have to pay resale for them, but something I don't mind doing. Oh, before I forget, these were a trade. So I traded 2 pairs of Vans. I'm not going to tell you what kind of Vans they are, but I will say this. They were limited to 100 each. And I traded those for these, and I couldn't be happier with that trade, guys. I never worn those shoes since I had bought them. One of them was DS. The other was pretty used. But I think overall, smooth, easy transaction with Beaters Club. Again, if you don't follow him, please do so. Really cool cat. And love the deal that we procured together. And can't wait to make some more moves with him because he always has some really good stuff. But please, guys, don't forget to follow, subscribe. Let me know your latest pickup in the comments below, guys. And let me know what you think about my latest pickups. Thank you, and holla at your boy.